We are continuing our celebration of all things yellow in today's Style File. When it comes to hair color, Utah is no stranger to the color blonde. From those bright platinum hues to warmer shades of amber, there's one thing all blondes have in common, and that is the need to hold on to that color longer. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore has some tricks and tips up her stylist sleeve to help keep your blonde from fading. So I remember this was a couple years ago, so dated research. But Salon.com, this is serious, people. Salon.com said that Utah came second only to Texas for the number of blondes per capita. We love our blondes.
We do. We are super blonde. We have a lot of blonde babies, and then you grow up and you're like, I still want to be blonde, even though I'm not really blonde anymore. So it keeps me in business, and I think it's great.
Well, yeah, I was surprised to see the first category we're talking about, excuse me, is natural blondes. I mean, I'll represent that category. Yeah, totally.
Right?
Are there natural blondes out there?
There are. There are still natural blondes out there, both kids and adults, and this category also works for people that are starting to go gray, the salt and pepper that turns kind of yellowy, so this is a great one for them as well.
What do natural blondes need to know?
They need to know that our hard water, the buildup in our water, really puts a dullness on the hair, and it can make it look a lot darker than it really is. Hard water also puts kind of a film on the hair. It's kind of sticky, and so dust and dirt and debris clings to it. So what we need to do is get rid of it. Really gross.
That's gross.
It is, because once you do a detox shampoo and get it all off, you're like, oh, that's how my hair is supposed to feel.
Okay, talk to me about this, because I kind of thought this was a marketing gimmick, like giving more of your beauty bucks.
No, so it definitely isn't. It's a product that's designed to remove the buildup, so it's going to be a pretty intense cleanse. It's something you would only do about once a week. It's not something you're doing every time, because it would dry out your hair.
And do you treat it like a normal shampoo?
You do. Treat it like a normal shampoo. You'll probably shampoo twice. The first time's going to get rid of all that buildup, that gunk, and the second time's actually going to cleanse the hair and the scalp. But what it's going to do is going to strip all that stuff off so your hair can breathe again. It's brighter, the texture is better. You're going to love it.
You like this brand, Unite. What's this?
This one's a great option for a little bit more budget friendly. This is Paul Mitchell, and it's their shampoo too, which is their clarifying version. So they're both great. Again, good for kids in swimming time, chlorine, all that stuff you want to get out of the hair. A detox shampoo is going to do it for you.
All right, let's talk to the rest of us, blondes, who maybe pay for our hair color. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking out. What do we need to know?
So purple shampoo, you're no stranger to it, right? Most blondes know purple shampoo. The thing you want to look for with a good purple shampoo is it's got to have a lot of pigment in it. So I put these three out on this towel so you could really see. It's a very dark blue purple. There are some out there that are just almost like a very light periwinkle. They're not going to do anything. So
the color matters.
The color matters. The pigment is what's going to do it. So we're talking about yellow, but the opposite of yellow is purple. So when we're trying to neutralize yellow or those brassy tones, we really want something that's going to be a deep, dark purple to do that.
If this is news to someone, if this is new information, the purple shampoo, how often should we be reaching for that purple bottle?
Probably 2 times a week is
2?
I mean, if you really want to maintain your blonde, 2 times a week.
I could up my game.
You could. And I would also recommend that your first shampoo is a traditional shampoo, just a regular one, because you don't want to waste all these good ingredients getting the dry shampoo, the grease, the oil out of your hair, right? So use a regular shampoo first, get all of that out, then put this in. These need to sit in the hair at least 2 to 3 minutes. They need that time to deposit the color. That's the point.
I've been shampooing all wrong. I'm so glad you're here.
So
let it sit.
Let it sit, because it's got to do the work.
Okay,
so
you know, people are gulping right now and they look at the screen and they see $38 for this little tube of purple shampoo. Do you get what you pay for?
Absolutely. The higher pigments are going to give you the results. So this treatment, this one is probably a once a week one. The treatment's the more expensive one, but it really does a great job. We use it as a toner at the salon to really combat all the yellow that we don't want.
Oh, wow.
The wash isn't quite as much, but again, yes, you're going to get what you pay for. And if you use a regular shampoo first, these will go a lot longer, right? You're not wasting that getting rid of, you know, all the buildup in the grease in your hair, because that's not what this is for. This is for depositing color, not taking stuff out.
I really actually love the Kevin Murphy line, and it's
so
one of those lines you can't find at Ulta, you can't find it at Sephora, you can't find it at your salon.
Yep, more hair design in Conwood Heights, so I love it, I recommend it, and that's why I sell it, you know? It's just good.
I'm going to try this. I haven't tried this particular one in his line, so I'm looking forward to that. What's this?
This one is a treatment shampoo. Again, this one's a little bit more budget friendly, so if this one's not in your range, I understand. This one is the Not Your Mother's, and it's their treatment shampoo, so it's kind of a combination. And again, same thing, put it in, leave it in for 2 to 3 minutes, and you're really going to get that power payoff.
All right, a lot of us blondes hate those final few weeks when you're in between appointments and you're creeping closer to your hair chair date and the roots start to take over. You get really, really dark on top. Anything we can do to limp along a little longer?
Yes, so blend them out with a root concealing powder. Now these ones are my favorite. They're by Style Edit, and they come in lots of different colors, but their blondes are awesome. So it's this powder, it's a bonding powder. powder, it has like a clinging property to it, so it will cling to the hair.
Oh.
It has this little tiny brush underneath. It's a little sponge, you can see. And then you tap into that.
Here, hit me, Megan.
And then you just pop it onto the roots to blur in between. And these wash out, so it's something you're gonna do every day on your root line or on your hairline when you are starting to see those roots. So like, you know, week 6 where you're like,
oh, look, yes.
Yeah, see, and it just blurs it. It's not gonna, you know, make it go away completely, but it's gonna really kind of soften that grow out line so it's not so harsh.
I'm kind of glad I had some fresh blonde for that close-up. That
I know,
worked
I
out
was like, you
perfectly.
don't have any roots, but
that worked out good. Okay, also good. Also great, I understand you're giving away these products on your Instagram.
Yep, gonna give them away to a lucky blonde. So if you're blonde or you know somebody blonde, come over to Instagram @BeautySnoop and we're gonna do a blonde giveaway for Yellow Day.
Fun Yellow Day, happy Yellow Day @BeautySnoop.
Yep.
All right, thanks so much, Megan.
You're welcome.